Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Y'all, when I tell you it's my lunch break, I do watch Mrs. Jones. Yes, baby. I watch Mrs. Jones. If y'all talk about a diet, that's my diet. Okay? Because I could be eating a handful of nuts, some cheese, and drinking on some water. And I feel like watching her, I'm eating two cheeseburgers, some fries, tacos, um, five slices of pizza. I feel like I'm eating that when I'm eating like my healthy stuff that I don't even think is healthy anymore. But that's besides the point. But y'all, let me tell you a cute thing that happened to me yesterday. So I'm watching the debate last night, and my son, my Tyler, that don't talk, decided that he wanted to watch it with me. But when I tell you, I was watching him watch it, and the way that he was like sitting up watching them go back and forth had me tickled because the more that they would say stuff like those two, he would get mad. Like he know what everything is going on, but he don't know what's going on. Cause y'all, I don't know what was going on. Nobody stayed focused, but I just thought it was so funny how he just he had his little blanket and he just sat right beside me. And then when Biden said something, he just like sit up and just watch. And I'm like, are you that in tune with what this is going on? But maybe, who knows? But he's three. And I just let him, I think that's his like time that he can unwind with me. And he fell asleep after the commentary. I was like shocked that he watched. You could tell he was sleepy, but I'm surprised he watched to the end of the debate, and then the commentaries came on, and I was like, oh, okay, and then he went to sleep. But I'm happy with that. I'm 100% happy. The other kids, they was already asleep. My daughter probably watched a little bit of it because I was giggling, and she was like, "What are you laughing about?" But that was funny. The whole debate was very funny. I didn't take it serious until like the next day, like today. I didn't take it serious. And then I like, what the hell was I giggling about? So, besides the point, I am going on 3 minutes of my life. I'm going to try to make these lives really short and sweet because I think I can ramble a lot. And it is my channel, right? I can ramble. It is what it is. So, Sky got on here yesterday or the day before and gave the world a good ass pity party, aka dry begging. So Sky is telling the world, why would you keep why y'all tell people, strangers, subscribers, too much information about your private life? For example, you told the world that your kids, not all of them, but kids' father had a stroke, okay, and then with after he had a stroke, they was like, "Hey, are you looking for this guy? He's in here right now." Like, yeah, let me get him. And now he's in jail. Your kids are old enough. I know for sure. Old enough that they don't want that information out there for the public. Why y'all parents are so inconsiderate of your children's feelings? I never in my life seen so many thirsty, chasing for views parents in my life. They'll put anything and everything out there for the public. Back in the day, there was a time that, I never heard my mama speak on what was going on in her home as much as y'all ladies on this YouTube does. It's like I never heard. But you want us to feel sorry for your kids for not having an active father that wasn't really active in the first place. We see it, we hear it, we watch it. That father that you're claiming that your kids is going to miss was active. So if he was so active, Sky, he will never allow you to not have running water in your house for your kids. You did a whole shorts of how you take how you get yourself together with no running water. You using bottled waters to wash your face and brush your teeth and everything. You showed that, okay? You showed us the facing evictions on Section 8 housing. You think an active father will allow that? If y'all have multiple kids, no. That man is not active. Don't be sitting there talking about how active and the kids is going to miss you. You need a quick cash out. How about you stop trying to make it seem like you're making money and go get you a real job? Not a real job. I hate that. I hate real when people say that. It's not a real job. But go get you a productive job that you can put money in the household. I don't care. I don't know what happened to the generation of okay, let me do better. I wish I seen that. I don't know what happened. Y'all, we got consumed with our damn phones that we can't even see. We can't even foresee anything. If people lose their food stamps today, I would love to see how people going to make it way. And when I say we, because my kids, they get in North Carolina, they get a what is that called? They get a sunbuck. They get sunbucks. So I'm included with that as well because my kids they get reduced lunch, and it's okay. And y'all, when I tell you reduced lunch is not really reduced lunch, their lunch is $4.15, and full lunch is $4.50. What in the world? I thought reduced lunch was going to be like $2. Yeah, $2. No, no, ma'am. That thing is 4.15. What kind of really, really? Now this is next year. I don't know if it's actually. I did see it on the. I'm like, really, lady? $2. $2 is reduced lunch if the lunch is four 4.50, but not 4.15. Okay, I don't know what in the world kind of math they're doing, but y'all could just go ahead and charge me 4.50 at this point. So but that was just a trial because at first my kids was just getting um home lunch. So whatever leftovers they had for school or sandwiches, Lunchables, and we got Food Line here. So for every Friday, I used to go to Walmart. I used to go to Food Line and get them like the turkey sandwiches and what else I used to get them turkey sandwiches and um chips. I used to give them the turkey little sandwiches like in the Hawaiian buns. And that was their Fridays, little lunch because they were probably tired of, homemade sandwiches or whatever. So thank God we got that. And it's only $120 per child. So I only got two kids that's in school. And I'm like, okay, I know how that is. So when I say we, I mean we, because I still qualify for the Sunbucks because of the school. So I'm cool with that. But when I tell y'all what I'm about to tell you, Sky, you have no reason, zero reason to be on here crying about this man going to prison or going to jail and the kids can't touch him. The kids probably never touched him until the time that you showed a video of them reuniting. And what do you mean he left you with 6 kids? Girl, you got married. You got with this man. Do you remember what kind of how did I get ended up with 6 kids? Did you remember you had that little video? You got knocked up by one guy, with your oldest daughter. And then you got with him, you got pregnant with your son, and then you got pregnant with your daughter. And I think the twins is next. Three. Yeah. And then when I don't know if the twins dad, I think the twins got a different set of dad, but that's not my business. But at the end of the day, you had plenty of other guys. And now you want us to believe that this man you had 6 kids by this man. No, you be forgetting. And y'all, when I tell you this YouTube shit, I don't know how long. I don't know. There's going to be something bigger and better going to start taking people's attention. It has to be. And what people are going to do when they can't catch up? Because eventually, these mommies, they don't even want better on the outside of YouTube. They don't want better. What they see is a lot of people making money, right? And they saying, I can do it too. No research, no understanding of the need and demand of the community. But you want to tell us how you making money. But then got to come on here with a pity story of my kid's father's in jail. But we saw how you was careless all year long. That there was no man while you was careless. Your kids was eating on the floor. The floor. You had another man in the house. We watch your kids eat dinner on the floor while you had a man in the house. That man couldn't even bring you a table. The kids could stand up and eat, but their food wasn't on the floor. And you want us to believe that this man always been in your kid's life. Girl, you don't get out of here. If you don't get out of here and go find you some business, and I don't mean business by getting your plasma done. And I can be very judgmental. I will say it. I'm very judgmental. But I'm gonna say this. If you take being a mother serious, the jobs will come. The money, understanding the money, your personal happiness, your personal freedom, it will come. So there won't be no need of chasing a man. Yeah, and this is for anybody. It doesn't matter if you have kids or you don't. And I can only talk to a woman in a woman's state. I can't talk to a transgender. I can't talk to a man. All right? I'm talking to a woman. Once you start understanding your personal purpose in life, that doesn't mean that we're breeders. Doesn't mean that we're users. But when we find our purpose in life, things start falling in place. Sex won't be such a, oh, I need this. A man won't be, oh, I gotta keep having one. When you find what we're here for, and some of us are here for is smiling. I know, right? That's crazy. Some of us are here to tell our experiences. We have to go through things and we can tell our experiences. Some of us are here to just to make things a little bit easier. See, Sky, I don't think you know what your purpose is. You are a mom. You try your best. I must say that you do. All these mommies on this sector try their best. They try their best with what they see out of their childhood. Real talk. I have to even say that with Nika. But Sky, you have to find it. You can't keep getting these quick schemes. Everything doesn't supposed to be fast. And that's what's going on. That's the reason why you can't keep your house clean. You know what? Because you can't keep it clean and say, oh, I cleaned it today. You got to constantly do it. That's something I have to tell myself too as a mom. Whew, I got to continue to do it. You have to continue. I see that you work at McDonald's, and I'm never going to knock you for that. I promise you, I did my fast food. If I lose my job today, I will probably go and apply for a fast food job. I sure will. And not trying to be funny. I would, because I know that that job right there, I can at least, if I'm not making what I'm making, I can make closer to it. It probably can work with some set hours. I might have to come home smelling like burgers. I probably can't sit on my couch. My clothes can't not contact my, yes. My kids probably eat the hell out of McDonald's. Yes. But there ain't no shame in my game. I promise you, there ain't no shame in my game. But Sky, go back to school. And I don't know if you stay in North Carolina. I think you stay in North Carolina. But I will say this, Sky. There's resources that you can take, you can get help from any of these places you stay in North Carolina. They have housekeeping. They do. They have housekeeping classes. They have finance classes for underprivileged people. They have that. You can go to your community college and probably get a lot of free classes. For example, income maintenance. You don't need a degree for that. You go to a community college and they have that class. Some of them is free. They have banking classes. I don't understand why we're settling for not having a job or saying I want to be a social media. I want to make money off of social media. Because what happens if social media shuts down today? How about if a hacker comes in, y'all? And that's real talk. I work at a industry that a hacker really destroyed the car dealership for about 2, 3 weeks now. It really effed them up in so many ways. But on a serious note, why y'all don't think that will happen to Google? Why y'all not fearing that? Yeah. Why y'all not fearing that? Oh, because Pete just going up here telling y'all how easy Fun Bank she is. That girl got to work extra hard to look like a fool. While she's making y'all little people look like fools too by putting everything and anything on social media. And y'all not getting half the looks that she's getting. That girl can have a nervous breakdown and get genuine customers. You come up here with the dirty house, you're going to get hate. That you got to turn off your comments. You got to stop posting for a couple of days. That's different. Sky, you got to do better. Run it like you don't want to see your kids on the streets. Run your life. Don't come on here talking about your kids not going to have this. Your kids don't even have a healthy mom. Let that dad be in jail for whatever. I feel bad for his stroke, but let that dad be in a better situation. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Some people need to be locked up and stay away from the kids because they will toxic the hell out of those kids. And I said what I said. Kids, they need a father in their home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get it right. Yeah, that could be very true. Some kids do need fathers, but kids need a healthy. If it's not the father, it could be the mother. They need a healthy parent. Sky, you're not healthy, and I'm not talking about anything of your health. I'm talking about your mind. You didn't have not one consideration of your children when you posted this. But again, you posted your kids living in filth. They go to school. Somebody's like, and that's that little boy in your class. Yeah, mama. Yeah, that's it. Oh, his house is dirty. 7 other kids now know your house is dirty. You don't have any consideration. Your daughter knows the effects of your channel, so she hides her face. You don't think you're doing something to those kids. I feel sorry for your kids. You care more about getting pity, people feeling sorry for you, than you care about your own kids. And when I mean it, you allow them to go without running water. You're facing eviction every month. I'm paying all my bills and da, 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 da. You're facing eviction. You can't even move in peace because you got to get that house together like you got it when you bought it, or you'll lose your Section A. Make that make sense. You rather buy junk with your tax money than buy functional things for your kids, such as sheets and towels. Buy that towels, but sheets, blankets. Uh, I don't know. If y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was really considering. I'm really considering getting while my kids are away. Of considering maybe 75 per. I can do 75 per room, or and I mean a deep clean. I'm thinking about asking somebody to help me deep clean my house. That is deep clean. Okay. Clean things I don't know that I need to clean. Girl, how you know you don't need it? Girl, trust me. You was like, ugh. Can you move this out? I mean refrigerator, stove. Well, I did a stove like twice. Every 2 months I move the stove. I really do because that's one of the things that I like to do, move the stove. But I'm not moving a refrigerator. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I will clean. You can. I will clean with you. I just need a tag team. Like, can you clean with me? I need somebody to help me. Get my house in order. And I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about asking one of my friends to help me. I give you I give you $75. That's it. I ain't gonna give you nothing else. But I just wanna, I just wanna I wanna decorate when my kids are gone. And I just want a different feel. I want it back in order. And I understand. Sky, you had over $1,000. You could had hired a cleaner, a handyman, just to give you peace in your home. But you don't do that. You rather you rather sit around and look online for any quick thing while your kids are actually hurting. I'm just saying. But I'm done with Sky. Sky, don't go ahead and take that video off. Go ahead and take that video off. Because that's not helping your channel. I don't know. Again, I don't know why parents do this shit. I don't know. I would never know. But it is what it is. Yeah, maybe because everybody is not you. I know that. But just to be a mom, I think I wish that, I know that we are all moms, right? But you know how, like, you have that common sense, like, yeah, that shit ain't right. Yeah. Sky, that was right there wasn't right. You should never put your kids' business out there like that. But again, if I don't have any content, I don't have my own business, I'm gonna use my kids. I get it. But I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. I wanna do I think I wanna do maybe two more today. And yeah, Sky, I know that's the reason why I wanted to come on here again. Sky, stop using those kids sunbucks for your fantasy food. You went out and bought sour grapes. Sour grapes. Talk about I wouldn't buy these again. You should never bought them in the first place. Oh, you can use them food stamps. You should never have bought them in the first place. I don't understand why. Does that, y'all? And I really wanted. No, I really didn't. I'm not going out there buying stuff. But see, that's the reason why I know that some mamas don't care. Y'all, when I tell you, I'm looking at the when you get like those like pandemic money or something like that. I look for rainy days, and I really do. I think you only get it one time, so we only got one payment, and I'm fine with that. But I look for rainy days. So when we had pandemic money, I think I saved it because I was afraid that, okay, so when we got it, food was like very scarce, right? And I try not to buy food that didn't make sense. Like you didn't see me buy crab legs, seafood boil, um, just random shit just to be buying it. I really, I was like, okay, well, we might need water, we might need drinks. Let's stock up some tuna fish in the house, some mayonnaise, something in that nature. So it makes sense for my kids to, have something versus, one time meals, you know? So that it hits different. I didn't sell plates with the food stamps. I didn't do none of that. I just looked for a rainy day. And it did came through. Yo, when food prices got up, yes, it came through. Okay. That's when I started, you know, buying. I started looking at the little, I always did, but I started looking heavier on the weekly. Like, okay, so last week the ground beef wasn't on sale. The ground beef is not on sale this week. I might as well try to save a little bit for ground beef next week. And that's how I did it. But Sky, you pissing me off. She bought these frozen sour grapes. And I want to go see how much. I think, y'all got time. I got time. I'm going to use my phone. Y'all got time. I got time. Where's my Walmart at? See. I'm gonna see how much they cost. Frozen sour grapes. Okay, they must don't got it in my Walmart, but I know that it should be like about $4 to $5. And she bought 3 bags of them. Girl, you know what you can do with that? Was a family of 6. You spent like $15 on some frozen sour grapes. Y'all, when I tell you, I can't with Sky Life. I can't. But I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. Night night. Well, not night night. I'll talk to y'all later.